Welcome everyone to a very special edition of Half-Ass Beer Review. I have acquired a bottle of Founders KBS variant Maple Mackinac Fudge. I'm a very excited Josh, and you're watching Half-Ass Beer Review. Founders Brewing Company KBS variant Maple Mackinac Fudge. I've been waiting since I first saw the picture they posted on their Instagram. Sounds delicious. The original KBS never disappoints. This one hopefully is even better. Now in my last video I talked a little bit about Founders Brewing Company in Grand Rapids. Now I'll talk a little bit about the facility they have in Detroit. It's only about a stone throw away from Little Caesars Arena, where both the Detroit Red Wings and the Detroit Pistons play. The facility itself is very beautiful, both indoor and outdoor seating. They have a barrel room, which is made to look like an old mining room, stone walls with barrels hanging on the wall. In regards to their menu, Founders Detroit also has a deli, so a lot like Founders in Grand Rapids. They also have appetizers, typical appetizers that you find at breweries, but a couple that stood out to me are their bourbon barrel chicken wings with different styles heat, so pick your preference. I like to burn my face off, so that's what I'm going to go for. And then they have meatballs that have Dirty Bastard barbecue sauce after their Dirty Bastard Scotch Ale, which is an amazing beer. If you haven't tried it, definitely go try that one. Heading into the artwork portion of this video, this KBS variant Maple Mackinac Fudge is just a darker version of the original KBS logo. Now Founders, they don't have to do anything special on their artwork, and I'm going to tell you my reason why I think. Founders, it's like a mainstay in craft beer. Like, they've been around for so long and their reach is just so big. You could almost consider them like a Budweiser or a Miller Lite. You don't see much change in their artwork. Maybe every 10 years they'll change it up and people are like, oh, cool. And then they just run with it. Founders is in the same boat. They just make awesome beer and their artwork's going to stay the same until they decide to change it. And people are like, oh, that's cool. Still going to buy it. Still going to drink it. It's not going to change anything. And in regards to their artwork, it's not my favorite style artwork. It's very reserved, very mild, and that's just a personal preference for me. I like that artwork that's just crazy and outlandish that makes you want to buy it for the artwork that's on the can and not necessarily what's in the container itself. But enough on my opinion about craft beer and its artwork. Let's open this up, give it a pour, give it a taste, and tell you guys what I think. Now, this has been out of the fridge for a while because it is a stout, and I feel like the warmer they get, the more flavor you're getting out of it. So I'm going to pour it here and attempt to talk to you while I pour it. I know this joke's probably getting old, but I can't get over pouring and not talking at the same time. Alright, so it's got a real dark pour to it. Not as thick as I thought it would be. I don't want to overflow my glass. There's still a little left in the bottle. It's a really nice, rich, dark colored head. Perfect for what I'm looking for in these kind of beers. And I'm already kind of starting to smell the beer itself without even getting my nose too close to it. But there's a saying, I'll read this to you while this settles down. Michigan didn't invent old-fashioned fudge, but it was perfected here. We pay tribute to this time-honored tradition with KBS Maple Mackinac Fudge by amplifying the rich chocolate notes of KBS using Mackinac Fudge coffee, then adding maple syrup and aging it in oak bourbon barrels. We've created a bold new take on our barrel-aged classic, one that could only have originated in Michigan. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a smell and see if I can find any of those things in here. Okay, wow, so right off the bat, it's a lot of coffee. Maybe a little bit of chocolate. It's dark chocolate, no maple syrup, not even that much bourbon. These things taste big usually. When I was pouring it, it didn't look super thick, so I'm hoping when I drink it, it kind of coats and sticks with me. All right, I'm going to give it a taste and tell you what I get and my review. As always, Little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Okay, right away, like I said, I'm getting a lot of that coffee flavor. It is super thin. It's not thick like I'd want it to be, but the taste is staying there. A little bit of chocolate, and probably somewhere in the middle I'm getting that bourbon. But the overall resonating flavor that's staying with me is the coffee from this beer. I only got one bottle and I'm super disappointed in myself. I probably should have bought a couple 4-packs, but I just was unsure. So I played it safe and now I'm regretting it. I'm going to give you another drink and I'll tell you my final verdict on this beer. Okay, so this is going to get a 4.75 out of 6. A very good beer. I really wish I would have gotten more than just the single. I'm going to have to go hunting for some more later. These kind of beers, it's great to get a bunch of them and then just see how well they age. You don't have to drink them all at once, but a lot of times different flavors come out the longer these beers sit for. If you have like a dark spot in your basement, or we have a crawl space that I can just keep things in. But again, 4.75 Founders KBS variant, Mackinac Maple Fudge. Get out there and try it if you can find it. It probably came off the shelves really quick. But that's going to do it for us on this awesome find for Half-Ass Beer Review. If you all could do me one huge favor, like this video, leave me comments, subscribe, and share this video with people that you know, other fellow beer drinkers. Just get the word out. Leave me comments and tell me what you think, ways that I can improve it. I've already got a few messages, and I'm really thankful for all the love and support that I've already been getting. But this is Josh for another edition of Half-Ass Beer Review. Have a great day.